cow now, brown cow. He has a big train coming.
Oh boy. What were your first skateboarding experiences?
In the 70s, there was a lot of banana boards. There were like the rubber banana boards. There was the specialized banana boards. People back then would like do handstands on boards. My neighbors, the Petermans, they got really nice boards. I think like 83, 84, a Madrid and a Vision. And I think for like a year or two, we just went around in circles in the garage. And my folks wouldn't buy me a skateboard, so I eventually bought myself a skateboard. I had a paper route. And I bought it from Pet Cetera. That was a weird store downtown that sold bikes and pet food and had skateboards like in the back shelf. Sims and Skull Skates.
Who in Davis inspired you?
Really got into skateboarding after hearing about Tim Lane and the Davis competition by Mike Neese. Mike Neese was kind of like my correspondent person that told me everything that was going on in town. Music scene or the skateboarding, or who was who in the skateboarding, who was good at what, who was really floundery at what. So yeah, we all like to watch Tim and Cody Lane, and we got to hang out with them and skate with them, and they kind of had their little posse of Davis skaters, and if you got to be part of that, then that was really cool.
How did media like Thrasher magazine inspire you to skate?
Well, it totally changed everything. Thrasher magazine is what we had really to begin with. It's ideas of building your own ramps and stuff, because that's what we did. We built our own ramps in our driveway, our backyards. We would have full afternoons of ramp skating at someone's house. Thrasher magazine kind of like made it seem like anything was possible. We could drop in off loading zones. All of a sudden, the university was a total playground. Concrete was something that was kind of seen a little bit differently all of a sudden, because in Thrasher magazine they were jumping off the walls, they were scraping off these curbs. And when I received my first Pal Peralta Volume 1, yeah, it changed a lot of stuff, because I saw how not serious the skaters were, and that it wasn't totally a competition, and that it was just kind of a way of life, and totally loved that.
Was there an abundance of concrete skate parks back in the day?
No. We really kind of had to find our own stuff to skate. Curb skating, in parking lots. We looked for parking lots. It kind of went downhill. We kind of made our own skate parks. We found underground garages. They kind of had downhill things that we could skate downhill. We found ditches like this one. There was a skate park in Benicia near the Bay Area. There was one in San Francisco, but it was like a real hardcore park that no one knew how to find. You weren't really supposed to go there. And then there was Derby Park in Santa Cruz, and that was a big deal, because that had been on the second Pal Peralta video.
What kind of tricks were people focused on back then?
Foot plants, bonelesses. Ollies were just, ollies weren't a big deal at first, but doing like jumping off ramps and doing a method air or a judo kick off a ramp, that was really big. None of us could really do that. So doing grinds on curves, rail sliding everything. Again, ditches and stuff like this was really big. Going to loading zones. Woodland had a loading zone where all like the sides were all like curve transitions. It was a fun place to go to. Bonelesses were big. Um, all kinds of grinds, frontside grinds.
How has the Davis scenes changed?
Well, there's no more punk shows, as far as I know. There used to be a punk show like almost every Friday night, and that used to be the scene, the place for, you know, like the outsiders to hang out. You know, you get to skate outside or go inside to the kind of cigarette-filled area of like the punk rock kind of shows. The library's gone. The library was a video game arcade room downtown next to Woodstocks. It's where we told our moms or dads when we were gonna go play video games, we were just gonna go to the library. That was a good gimmick. Music scene's kind of changed a little bit. I don't see so many skaters in town anymore. Probably because we have a skate park and it kind of drives everybody to go to one location. Stop and see space between each file, or I can do that later.